Hey everybody, thank you for joining us this week. Just kind of on a spur of the moment decision. We're going to be coming live to you in about a minute 50 seconds, minute 40 seconds. I'm with the amazing Brooke Hemingway. She has joined us today, and I cannot wait to. You can see her picture on the screen. We have some awesome news to share with all of you, and cannot wait for you to join us. So share with your friends, grab people. We're going to spend 15 to 20 minutes with you today, and I want you to check this out. So spend time with us on Moments That Matter. You can find us there on YouTube. You can find us on the Instagram page. You can find us on LinkedIn. You can also find us, obviously, on Facebook. We'll be going live in about 1 minute. 1 minute. A lot of people are on the Facebook page. Go to the Moments That Matter page. That's where we'll get the most attendance. So there we are. Thanks for the nice note. Connie, it is my birthday. You don't have to bring it up because I'm already feeling old as it is. So I am with the amazing Brooke Hemingway today. I want you guys to join us as we visit with her. It's going to be a fun day. For those of you that are just coming online now, you're seeing a picture of the wonderful, intelligent, brilliant, magnificent Brooke Hemingway. I get the opportunity to, or I have the opportunity to interview her today about her upcoming conference coming in January that I think you all should be a part of. It's going to be incredible, and we are starting here in just a few minutes. Hey everybody, we are live coming to you from Royal Creek Ranches, Studio A. We're glad that you've joined us today. Thanks for joining us kind of off the cuff, a decision that was made just a day or so ago where Brooke and I were talking on the phone, and we decided to go live after having probably an hour-long conversation. I wanted you to be able to hear what she is going to be doing in the next month and a half as we approach 2021 and some of the exciting just some of the exciting ideas that she has to inspire, uplift, boost morale, increase people's potential, and help people really align. That's a word that we're going to use a little bit today. Align their goals and their visions with what they're doing incrementally each and every day. So I am just really excited about, after having a discussion with her yesterday, excited about what the future holds and what she's going to share with us here. I think I'm going to bring her on right now. So let's see if we can't get Brooke on with us. For those of you that don't know her name is Brooke Hemingway. Look her up on social media sites. There's Brooke right there. Hello, Brooke.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's good. I'm glad to have you.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I loved our conversation the other day, and I just was talking to my husband about everything that we talked about, and I was just really fired up after that conversation. So thank you.
Well, you have an incredible vision, Brooke. I mean, you're all about giving to people and helping people. Um, with everything that's happening in our world, the rhetoric and the chaos and the disturbances, the uncertainty, let's just leave it at that. I think that probably covers just about everything. You have this vision, and I want you to share that vision with everybody. And I'm going to probably throw up a couple of clips here and there so they can see some of the people that you have lined up and what you've already started to promote. And I want the audiences here to hear that. So please feel free to share what your ideas are and what your vision is. I want to hear it.
Well, starts really with a little bit of my story. So I am a 42-year-old mom of 6 kids. They're ages 3 through 14. I also have been able to be a successful entrepreneur, but I entered the entrepreneurial space just 5 years ago, when right after I had my fifth child. And so I was coming from a completely different space and transitioning into something new and learning all of these skills, and really dove, like, feet first, head first, however you want to say it, into what I was doing. And I was wildly successful, and I still have that success, but I was working at a pace that was not sustainable. And I was putting a lot of other things in my life out of whack, and I was really lacking alignment. So about 2 years ago, I came to a crossroads where I either had to figure out the tools to be more resilient, to align my life, both to take care of myself physically, emotionally, spiritually, to be able to take care of my relationships that are the dearest to me, which is, my husband and now our 6 kids. And so I had a decision to make. And for me, that decision was either pull back and drop out on my dreams and drop out on this vision of what I'm supposed to do, or actually take ownership and accountability and become aware of the things that I'm shoving down inside and the things that I really need to work on and deal with so that I don't have to bail on my dreams or the purpose in my life and I can have it all. And I think this is especially difficult for anybody that has, a loved one. Maybe you're married or maybe you have children, but you have this dream or this vision for things that you're supposed to do, and you're like, how in the world can I do it all? And a lot of
Sure.
people go all in on one thing, and they work so hard, and everything else in their life falls apart or suffers or struggles. That's what I see a lot in the business world, especially with, a lot of women that I work with. It's like we are really good at getting things done, but we fail to take care of ourselves. And then relationships start to fall apart. And then our self-worth. And it's just like this spiral that happens. And as the events of this year transpired, I've done this conference a couple times before, and I do it live in person. But this year we made a shift. But as this year has transpired, I have seen a lot of different things. I've seen people rise up and be really successful and create the things that they wanted. I've seen people just totally struggle with resilience, whether it's their emotional health, which is a part of my story, their emotional health, their physical health, their relationships falling apart. I've seen a lot of different things. And whether you've had a fantastic year and things have gone amazing for you, or you have had a really difficult year, this is for anybody because I know personally, I had a really great year. Like I've had a fantastic year in business. My business has doubled and I feel really satisfied in my marriage and things are good in my family, but I have been working so hard. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. They've been working
Sure.
so hard to keep things together, to keep things going, whatever that is for you. Maybe just your
Just
regular,
to sustain, right? Just to break even. I mean, right?
just,
Not even double their business. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, all the pressures of, family or taking care of yourself. I've had a fantastic year. And I've been able to use all these tools that I've learned how to be more resilient, how to notice when I'm getting a little bit off and I need to bring myself back into alignment because I feel like success and money and all of those kind of things mean absolutely nothing if you're miserable. If your physical body is miserable, if emotionally you're miserable, if your relationships that are most dear to you and sacred to you fall apart, it means nothing. But I
Sure.
also very strongly believe in my heart that it doesn't have to be one or the other. It doesn't have to be success or your family, success or being a good parent, success or being healthy. Like it doesn't have to be an either or. I do believe that you can have all of those things if you're in alignment. And this year, because of the events that have happened, a lot of us are out of alignment. Things have shifted. Maybe we've let some things go. And because we've fallen out of alignment, we've also lost our ability to bounce back up and be resilient because you can only ignore the things in your life that are growing into weeds for so long, and eventually those things come to the surface and you have to deal with them. And so I feel like we've done a really good job of like, you know grinding through this year and like getting through this year and like thinking, okay, when this is over or 2021 is going to be better all of a sudden. And I'm like, well, is it? I mean, is it? What lessons have you learned? What teachings have you applied to make sure that the future continues to be bright? And so this is a conference that brings together just brilliant people that I love from all different experiences. Some have suffered great tragedy. Some have been really successful, then lost it, then got it back. Like just all different kinds of stories of resilience so that whether you're in business or you are somebody that's just kind of in a lull right now, maybe you're in the pit or you're in the trenches and you're like, I don't know if I got anything left in me. This is the type of thing that's going to really help you to feel like you have the tools to move forward and to have happiness and joy and peace and success if you want that, whatever it is you need to realize your full potential. So I've brought together some incredible people I'm super excited
Yeah,
about.
I've looked at that. I've looked at your advertisement. I've looked you up on social media. You've got thousands and thousands of followers. You guys will have to look her up as well. I want to end this event. A line that you have created is being booked. I mean, I don't know that there's a sellout point because we're doing it virtually, but it's something that everybody should take a look at and consider seriously to sign up for. Can you give us the nuts and bolts of Aligned, what the dates
Yeah.
are, and kind of the format? And while you're doing that, I'm going to show a picture of some of the speakers that will be involved in that,
Yeah.
if you're okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
So I almost bailed on this. Honestly, I had a hotel reserved in Palm Springs. We were going to have 400 people gather in person in January 14th, 15th, and 16th. And there was just so much uncertainty. And honestly, I said, screw that. I can still do this virtually. This is a message that people need. That's literally what I said to myself, Chad. I was like, screw that, Brooke. You are not one to just pull out and back down and bail on people when you know that this is the type of thing people need more than ever. You don't just need a skills training, you need like the heart and soul of all of it. And so this is still happening January 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's a 3-day virtual event. We go from about 10 to 4 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and about 10 to 2 on
So mark those
Saturday.
dates down. I want to repeat that. January 14 through 16. Put that on your dates. Brad, put that down. Connie, Jim, Kathy, put those dates down. I mean, we got a lot of people on the line. I'm just mentioning a couple. Put those
Yeah,
dates down, January 14 through 16. And where can they find it? I mean, where can they see it? I mean, I'm just showing a few faces of some of your
yeah,
speakers that are here. There's
yeah.
kind of a bald guy in the bottom right, but everybody else looks like they're going to be pretty good. So, and I've seen Clint, I've seen Tiffany before. I'm excited to hear from you as well. Some of these are new faces for me. So give me some detail. Where can I find it?
Yeah. So if this is something that speaks to you and you want the tools to have greater alignment in your overall life, wellness, health, everything, and you also are feeling like you need the tools to have greater resilience, whether you're struggling right now or those struggles are coming in the future, because we know no matter what, even if this year's been great for you, maybe next year or the next 5 years or whatever, something's going to hit. And so learning these tools now is going to prepare you for the future. But if this is something that speaks to you, you would just go to my website, brooke-hemingway.com, pretty simple. And it's right there on the first page. You can register for it right there. Also, there's a link in my bio on Instagram at Hemingway Half Dozen. So you can just click on that link on my bio. And really, this is more than just tuning into Zoom. I was explaining to Chad the other day, I was like, yes, this is a virtual event where we're going to be on Zoom.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to see you. We're going to be
Platform's
able,
different though, man. The platform is blown way out of the gym. The platform's incredible. It's
yeah,
going to be
I'm,
awesome. It's going
we're
to be
going
awesome.
to interact. But
Yeah,
if
this
you
is not a Zoom call. This is
no,
not a Zoom call at all.
this is not a Zoom call, because a little bit about my background as well is like I have been in health and fitness and wellness for over 20 years. I also struggled severely with anxiety and depression and have a family history of that. And so I take a very holistic approach. And so what we're providing is additional
Yeah,
tools.
it's going to be
So
cool.
we have yoga, we have meditation, we have energy release, we have healthy nutrition meals, we have activities for kids. Like if you have kids, I get that. I have 6 of them. So you'll have activity sheets and coloring pages.
That's the half dozen. That's the half dozen,
That's a half
right?
done. I'm basically
That's how people can remember. That's how people can remember Brooke Hemingway. By the way, Brooke is spelled Brooke. Brooke
yes.
Hemingway. That's how you can find her. And half dozen is probably cheaper than by the dozen. So I love that movie, by the way. So
You know what?
I don't know
They
how I was going to tie that in.
hand me downs really, really well. They do hand me downs really, really well.
It's awesome.
But yeah, I want it to feel like it's an experience. I want you to feel like you're coming and you're being fed from multiple directions, multiple disciplines to give you a real holistic experience. And also, I want you to walk away with something physical. And so we produce a really beautiful workbook that has little nuggets from the
Yeah, I
speech.
saw that. I saw that yesterday. I saw that.
Yeah, places for
That's
notes.
incredible. That workbook's incredible. So everybody gets that mailed to them prior once they register.
Yes. Yep. Everyone gets that. And they also get a little
That's
gift
cool.
in the package as well. I mean, if we were in person, you'd be getting like a bag and a book and like all these, like,
Yeah,
that's just me. I'm like, hey, let's make it a thing, because I don't want it to just feel like, all right, I'm just logging into this Zoom,
sure.
which there's nothing wrong with, but I want to give you more, and I want to give you more tools, and I want to give you all these incredible speakers, Samantha, Tiffany, Clint, Chad, Trent, Amberly, just Shalene, so many people and they're all different, which is so fun. No matter what your personality is, no matter what your background is, I know you're going to find yourself in a lot of their stories, and they're going to give you real, tangible steps that you can take to make progress and to move forward in your life. Chad, you've been to my website, and like right up across the top in the left-hand corner, it says, "I believe in
Yep.
the possibilities, especially."
Yep.
And that's me. I believe that so much more is possible for all of us, and we're capable of so much more. We just need the tools. And above and beyond that, we need to believe that it's actually possible. And so I feel like you're going to leave here fed with the tools, but you're also going to leave with a massive amount of belief in yourself and what's possible for you as we move into 2021. And hope is what carries us through everything. And so that's the overwhelming feeling that I want you to have when you come, is I want you to feel hopeful. We're going to be like dancing and like, I'm all about the energy.
Yeah,
So
I've already seen your energy, Brooke. I've seen the energy, and you've also taken it a step further. You really want people to not be multitasking while they're watching this. So you've got activities on there for their kids to be doing from all different ages, so that people that are registered for this, they can really focus their time, energy, effort, and mind into what they're listening to and the notes they're taking, and actually go through the workbook while we're inspiring everybody together, sharing the light together. I think
yeah,
that's incredible.
yeah,
That's something that you don't see in a whole lot of conferences. So
yeah. And I know a lot of
it's
people.
the nursery room. It's the nursery room for dad or mom. It's the nursery
Totally the
room. So.
nursery room. And I just, being in that stage of life right now, I get it. But it's also important to me as well to accommodate a lot of people out there that work full time. We have a lot of, I have a lot of friends that work full time. And so, to be able to physically go to a conference removes them from day to day and puts
Yeah.
them in an immersive experience. And I wanted to try to bring that as much as possible to this, but also have the replay capacity for a certain period of time, so that if you are a full-time working, person, you can come back in the evening when you come home from work. You can put on your headset, or get on the treadmill, listen, whatever, so that, whatever your schedule is like, you can make this work for you.
So as we wrap this up, tell them one more time where they can find you. Give me the website, give me the registration page one more time, and let's give it to our folks as we wrap this up.
Okay, so it's Brooke, Brooke dash Hemingway, Hemingway, Brooke-Hemingway.com. And the registration is right there on the first page, or you can go to @Hemingway Half Dozen on Instagram. Just click on the link in the bio, and you can get yourself registered there. And I hope you'll spread the word. If you know anybody that needs these tools, that needs this inspiration, this help, and wants to be in this type of an environment for a few days with us, just spread the word to them, share this video, tag them somewhere, let them know you thought of them, because I feel like these messages are universal and everybody needs them right now.
I will add that it is extremely affordable. You guys will see the discounts there. There's promotional codes as well. So it is extremely affordable for anybody that wants to participate. There's also some scholarships available as well that you can apply for. And so you would just email as per the directions that are on that website. So I'm excited to be a part of that. I can't wait for it. Just a quick shout out, Scott, do not make fun of my hoodie and my jeans. It's my birthday and I'm going to wear whatever I want. I don't think Brooke cares. So I think that's great. Scott McIntosh is making fun of my hoodie and my jeans.
You know,
and,
you know what, Chad? I noticed you like hoodies because I sent you that care package when you
yes.
decided to speak. I sent you a hoodie specifically because I looked at what you wore and I was like, I think he likes
I
it.
wear them a lot. I mean, I haven't, my hands don't work, and so they're easy to get on, and they keep me warm. And I don't know. I like, I don't know. I like playing the hermit. I'm an Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I can just put the hood on and just kind of play Obi-Wan Kenobi, and nobody just kind of.
I love it.
I can just kind of turn sideways. Nobody knows who I am, and I can just,
Right.
I don't know. I can get warm real quick. So that's me. I'm a hoodie guy. So it's been great to see. We got a lot of comments here. Sharon says she loves the hoodie.
Yeah.
Les says rock the hoodies. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining us today. Again, on behalf of Brooke Hemingway, my name's Chad Hymas. Go to her website. Go to Brooke's website. Sign up for this sucker. This is coming up really fast, the 14th to the 16th of January. Registrations are out the door, and we're excited to be a part of this and to share with you on that day. There'll be plenty of speakers, and it's a 3-day event. One last thing, the platform, I believe, is 10 to 10 to 2 on a couple of days? Help me out, Brooke.
Or on Thursday and Friday, and then 10 to 2 on Saturday.
Okay, so 10 to 4 and then 10 to 4 on 2 days, the first 2 days,
Yeah.
Saturday 10 to 2. You guys, this is totally doable for all of you. Totally doable. And something, if this could change your life and change your perspective and your mindset, would you do that? Would you invest in that to get 10 times return? And I'm not just talking about money, but I am talking about the results. That could be in a relationship. Would you invest in that? A lot of us will invest in meals because we need our fuel for the day and need to have the protein and the energy. I see this as nothing different. What tools that Brooke has shared with you just briefly today are tools that will totally change your 2021 outcome. And I'm excited that she's doing that on January the 14th. So God bless you guys. Thanks for joining us today. Brooke, thank you.
Aloha.
And, aloha. Yeah, aloha. We will be back with you guys again soon to promote it again.
Thank you. Take care, guys.